want to start off by saying that the views that I express are mine, Brian's. They're just part of transparency and merit. But if anyone can prove me wrong ideologically, I will absolutely accept it. But as of now, this is what I see going forward. I'm just going to And right now, what I see going forward is there are individuals from the left, primarily, who are very, very ideologically driven, and they will do anything to support their ideology. During these riots last summer, they had people going into individuals' residence, banging drums and screaming, and basically, pointing lasers into people's windows. And they will say that the BLM Antifa riots are not as bad as the Capitol riots, or what they call the Capitol insurrection. I was watching C.E. Cupp and April Ryan on Bill Maher. And those two individuals, again, are very ideologically driven. C.E. Cupp one time stated that Kamala Harris was a moderate. Unbelievable. And, I don't mind when people have an opinion, but it does bother me. And I never thought I would see that people who are either misinformed or just being dishonest given platforms, and then striving to remove platforms for people who are honest and tell the truth. We are living in some of the most gaslighting times I've ever been around. These people claim nobility and decency. And of course, they will lie and cheat in order to gain advantage. I also want to add that I remember when Tucker Carlson mentioned South Africa and President Trump said he would look into it. And that issue got completely derailed, saying that it was a white supremacy dog whistle, maybe even a bullhorn. And one of the people who was shouting the loudest was Malcolm Nance. And maybe to a degree, I maybe thought Malcolm Nance had something, but once he said that the BLM and Antifa riots were that of Super Bowl riots and related it to that, everything he says now he's just completely a leftist ideologue. And truth does not, truth, being honest and noble, that's not Malcolm Nance's way. It's just, it's complete. And I'm going to go off Discord. Sorry for that loud noise. I know it does disturb some people, but Yeah, Malcolm Nance is completely ideologically driven, and nobility and decency is really not his forte. He believes in. I believe he believes in what he's fighting for, but I also, part of me also believes that the man will gaslight and be dishonest in order for his views to come forward. I mean, but their arguments are so shabby. But getting back to South Africa, so white farmers that are murdered by blacks, it's not racially motivated. But if a police officer who happens to be white kills a black, that's racially motivated. Is it that black people cannot be motivated by racial hatred, by vendetta and hate, by vendetta and hatred? Also, I ask this question all the time. Is South Africa not a racial vendetta nation? Large portions of it? But I guess we cannot discuss these things openly and honestly because, of course, the ADLU and the SPLC says we can't. Because, of course, hate speech is the new heresy. And people who are ideologically driven will go to do you harm. Cancel culture was strengthened by social media. And those who fight against the cancel culture mob will be canceled because social media is in bed with them. They are ideologically driven as well. And really, I don't know how to fight such power. Or I believe the best way to fight them is with Stoicism and not with anger, because they will use your anger against you if you are screaming and yelling. But if you handle it with firmness and temperance, you may not win, but you have a better chance of winning if you do that, if you work hard and if you prepare. Anyway, this is Brian saying I have one dish, one bowl, one cup. I live a very simple life, and I strive to work as hard as I can. And I hope anyone else that's listening also does. Diet, exercise to the best of your ability. Keep your mind and your body strong. Anyway, like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you gain anything from this. The few people that listen. So I thank you very much. And as always, let's keep the lines of communication open for everyone. Thank you.